Today I am going to be talking about Watchmen by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons. And I read this for actually two of my classes. This is my second to last required post for the class that I am taking at my university that requires me to do a blog project, and my blog topic was just books that I like. I guess that's a really broad topic, but I like reading, so why not? And I might actually continue writing on this blog sometimes. After this is over, I think it would be like a good place to kind of reflect on my thoughts on books that I read over time. No guarantees, but I do think I will probably continue posting. Anyway, so I don't want this to be too long. I did try to film this several times already and it got way too long because this book is really pulpy. It's really layered and multifaceted. That's a good word. And it's dense. There's a lot to it. So if you're looking for a good read, I really would suggest Watchmen. And I might be wrong, but I think there's a common misconception that comic books are quick reads. I don't think that's necessarily the case. Maybe I'm just a slow reader. I'm not sure, but I really do take my time, even with comic books. I want to absorb every detail. I don't want to miss anything, and I do like taking the time to admire the artwork. I'm not going to pretend like I am a comic book aficionado, but after reading, half of this book, because I'm basically talking about chapters 1 through 6, I would definitely start getting more into reading comic books. They really do hold your attention. I guess I don't really want to spoil anything, and for those of you who haven't read Watchmen, but spoiler, kind of. The Rorschach character, I saw that coming. I totally did. For those of you who've read, you know what I'm talking about. I saw that coming. And, he's just creepy. He's just a creepy dude. He's just, going around telling all of the other masked adventurers, yo, there's this serial killer that's out to get you, and whatever. I just figured at that point that he was, the character that keeps his friends close but his enemies closer. He's gonna I don't know, you can just tell he's a villain. He's wearing a mask all the time, even around the people that he supposedly trusts, and he goes into a random bar, some sketchy bar. The bartender's afraid of him, and there's this one drunk dude who is mouthing off about something. I don't remember, But he goes up and basically holds the guy hostage and threatens to everyone around him that he will cut off the guy's fingers, breaks the guy's fingers if somebody doesn't speak up and say or tell him who kills the comedian, the Edward Blake guy. And he does it in the name of justice, so that must make it right? I don't think so. So that was really one of the first signs to me that, like, he's not really a good guy. And I think you could maybe kind of compare some of his sociopathic qualities to that of Dexter. That one show that I have not watched all of the episodes. Don't talk to me about Dexter. That's all. I know the premise of the show. I know it's about a sociopathic serial killer who kills serial killers. That's it. And maybe you could even compare him kind of to Sherlock. He's very much kind of a creepy loner dude and only interested in solving the case. But I think ultimately Sherlock is not a villain. So that's definitely where their differences are. And I guess some of my favorite things that happened so far are definitely the news vendor side story. That's really awesome. And I posted a picture of it on my Instagram that I made for this channel and this blog. It's the Top Shelf Books on Instagram, and if you follow, thank you. I'm just going to post like things that I like or think about when I read books and whatever. So yeah, that's a really good side story. And interestingly, the one kid who like never pays for the comic books, and he's reading Tales of the Black Friar, that's a side story within a side story of the story, which I thought was funny. So, and also, I think one of my favorite characters is Dr. Manhattan. He is one attractive blue dude. I guess because how horrifically tragic would that be to perceive the past, present, and future all at the same time? That would suck. That would really suck. So I sympathize with him, like, even though he kind of cheated on Janie Slater, sort of, with Laurie, but it's okay. I mean, he's immortal, so she's gonna die anyway. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And I guess one last thing to note that is interesting about this book is that it combines and kind of blurs the line between fiction and historical realities, so you kind of understand a lot of what's happening with like current events and whatever during the time that it was set, 1985. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and if you haven't read Watchmen, I would recommend that you give it a go. Alright, I will talk to you guys later.